I've actually considered quitting and closing my shop outside the comfort zone. Enters challenge number 1, financial loss 2. Maybe someday. It can be costly. I'm seriously not even kidding. I guess what I'm trying to say is I've recorded this vlog for the second time. Obviously, I did not post the first one, but I feel by sharing my journey on YouTube as well as the relaunch of my business, perhaps I could encourage or maybe even inspire someone else who may be thinking about doing the same. So, hello! If you are new to the channel, welcome. My name is Julie and I run an online stationery and home decor shop called Daily with Jules. If you are returning, thank you so much. A different type of vlog today, but hopefully that's okay. So let's just get right to it. I've actually considered quitting and closing my shop, but it is just not something that I really want to do. Being a creative does not simply go away, so I had to think how I could run my small business effectively while still working a full-time 9-to-5 job. Being over 50 and starting a YouTube channel is a bit intimidating, and it does come with some challenges. So to be transparent, my channel has been active for a couple years. I posted my DIY craft videos there and then linked them to Facebook, which is where my online journey first began. Most of that content is voiceovers. So doing this channel as a day in the life and behind the scenes puts me in front of the camera. Enters challenge number 1. This sounds easy enough to some, but the fear and insecurities slip in and they really discourage me. But it is important for me that I'm authentic in my content as well as my products. I'm trying not to let the follower counts, the views, and the comments distract me from this. I think it's only natural to want these to grow because it is the way that social media platforms work. More followers, more views, and comments means that others are enjoying what you're doing and the products you are offering. I guess what I'm trying to say is I do not want to feel like I failed if these things do not progress as quickly as I may want them to. I try to tell myself it is not failure, it just means not yet. I guess with this time here would be the perfect place to say if you'd like to follow my journey and you enjoy this type of content, I'd be grateful if you chose to subscribe to the channel. So let's talk about some of the challenges that I worked through to get my shop up and running with all new products. I chose to use Shopify as that is actually the only platform that I've ever worked with, so I can't speak on any other platforms. I should also mention this is not a sponsored video, maybe someday. So I changed my product line from just home decor to stationery items, some small home decor, mostly seasonal, and craft kits. The reason for changing the products in my shop is because trying to predict in the home decor market what others may or may not like, it can be costly. And in addition, the space needed to house these items is just not something I wanted to continue doing. So let's talk about some more specifics in rebuilding my store and what was involved. Now, the really cool thing is this is your own website, which is a great privilege, but this means that you are solely responsible to get customers to your store. You do not have marketing monies like big companies, so social media is the lane in which you have to travel. Next, because I changed the product line, it was necessary for me to take all new product photos. And let me just say up front, I'm definitely not a photographer. I'm probably more like the girl you asked to take a picture of your special event or occasion and is probably off center and possibly someone is cut right out of the frame. I'm seriously not even kidding. I passed the camera to someone else when asked. So thank goodness for photo editing programs. It allows me to tidy up all of those issues. Now, that being said, the pictures, brand colors, catchy phrases that you put in your website is very important. It's a reflection of your business and who you are. But once the pictures are done and you have completed all the edits, you have much more to do. Things like listing the shipping costs, listing the weights of all the products, the package sizes for each product. This is so important because it ensures that your customers are paying the proper shipping charges. Let's just be honest, shipping rates have increased so much much, and it really is important to get this right. So let's talk about some of the data you have access to in Shopify. This is, to me, the really cool stuff. Some examples of this data is what products your potential customers are viewing, what platforms sent them there, for example, like Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and yes, even YouTube. In addition, it shows how many people visited your shop daily and average time spent. Are they actually shopping, or do they hit that link and just stop by? I find this important for me for future launches and the products and even content, because you're able to see with this data what was most effective. Having limited time to work on a business, this allows me to focus on these specific platforms or type of products. Now, I should mention that this information is not listed by name, so no privacy issues. It is in the form of graphs and charts. Next up, I had to think about emails, because you have to notify your customers about shipping, updates, and you want to be able to market to them in the future as you add new products or new collections. So, another challenge, choosing the right email provider. Building templates, this is definitely not my strongest skill. So, I do accounting all day in my full-time job, so email campaigns outside the comfort zone. I have to say the new provider that I chose, OmniSend, seems to have a simplistic approach. This is definitely a work in process, so stay tuned for updates on that. Designing products, the best stuff. I work with an illustrator who literally will bring all my ideas to life. She is patient, understanding when I am in full creative mode. Once the designs are finalized, it is necessary to find a supplier. I cannot make all the products by myself. This was also challenging. I am happy to say I found suppliers that I order all my products from now, and it is one of the easier tasks that the business requires. That came with some trial and error, and yes, financial loss too. Some of the first products that I ordered did not represent my brand at all and never even made it to the shop. Some of the failure was on my part, not knowing how to set up the files, and some of it were printing errors. Probably my biggest challenge right now, today, is staying consistent. Where do I post? Pinterest, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram? How many videos should I do per week? Once I choose the platform, how many posts should I do? Do I do them daily? Do I do them weekly? I'm not sure this is a one-size-fits-all type of model, but I do believe it takes time and research to find where your customers, where they hang out, and then try to proceed from there. My solution for this is what I'm starting, hopefully very soon, a 7 to 9 before my 9 to 5. I know, it may seem like I'm jumping on a trend, but it's the only way I can manage my time and be most productive. And it is the only way to start the day with such positivity. I will be doing everything from packing orders, designing posts, doing posts for Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook, uploading new products to my shop, and unboxing new inventory. So if you like that kind of content, I'll be uploading those vlogs soon. I want to thank you for stopping by and listening. I love where my business is going and enjoy sharing my content, designs, and products with others. I am happy that I made the decision to restart my YouTube channel, and I'm going to keep moving forward, and we'll try to remember there is nothing wrong in being a beginner. I hope you've enjoyed the vlog today, and if you have made it to the end, thank you so very much. If you could, put a star emoji in the comments and maybe give it a thumbs up. It will help in growing my channel. I think what I'll do now is to end the vlog by tidying up the studio and getting ready for my first 7 to 9 tomorrow morning. Let's do this together. Bye for now. for tomorrow morning, our first 7 to 9 before my 9 to 5. So thanks again for joining me. Have a good evening.